Hey guys, we're gonna see if we can set a record for the quickest nail polish update because I just got done with work. I have a ton to do this evening and I really probably should have filmed this yesterday. So this is a project of two pieces. The first piece, I am trying to finish polishes. I'm working on two polishes at a time, and the polishes that I've been working on lately are these two. So the first is the Wet n Wild Fast Dry in the shade Extraterrestrial. Now, usually I choose to bring in polishes that I think will be a little bit easier to finish, maybe minis or ones that I am already halfway through. This I brought in because it's a little bit older in my collection. I think I've had this for around 3, 4 years, which isn't terribly old by nail polish standards. I've definitely had polishes for 7, 8, 9 years before, but it's older for my current collection. So I started up at this light pink line, and now I'm down to this green line. So at this rate, it should take me about, I don't know, 2 years to finish this thing. However, I only use this like maybe 2 or 3 times this month, and when I was choosing my polishes for next month, I was very mindful of that, and I think a couple of them will go really, really well with this, and I should get some really good use on this. The other polish that I've been working to finish, I made a little bit better progress on. This is from Sally Hansen. It is their Insta Dry polish in the shade Time is Money. Now, last month I was up at the pink line. Again, I've moved down to the green line. I actually think I'm a hair lower than that. I had to put this on a surface that was a little bit too low for me to be eye level when I was marking this. So my chemistry teacher would be very disappointed in me. I was not measuring from the meniscus the way I was supposed to, but I figure that means next month it'll look like I made a ton of progress. And I know from experience with these Insta-Dry polishes that you get to about here, and then the polish gets really goopy and difficult to apply. So I think I'm 1 to 2 months away from having this guy out, which will be really exciting. I don't think I've finished any full-size polishes in this project this year. I think I've only finished minis. I could be wrong on that, but I think I'm telling the truth. Now let's transition and talk about the polishes that I'm just trying to hit usage goals on. So my goal is to use each of these polishes 4 times. And I have, I think, 4 to roll out this month. So the first one is LALumere from Cameo Colors Lacquers. This is a really pretty purple that has like a multi-chrome flaky in it. I feel like this looks like a dinosaur egg. It looks like what Barney probably hatched out of. I think this is a really pretty polish. I love purple, it's my favorite color, and I really did enjoy wearing this. So it was not hard to get to 4 uses. The next polish, I think I was sitting at 3 uses in the last video, and then I probably applied it like the next day or that evening to finish it off. This is from Sassy Sauce, and it is the shade Glampire. I think this is a stunning, stunning polish. It looks like in the viewfinder, this is like a jewel-toned red that glows, and usually that is what I see, but there is sort of a deeper purple base to this, and in certain lighting it can shift to orange and even into like a yellowy green color. It is gorgeous. I found that I really liked wearing this over a dark orange color. I found that brought out the orange and that green gold shift even more. I think that if I wanted to pull this more towards the red purple side, I could layer it over purple. And if I just wanted to get full color without having to go in for like 2 thick coats or 3 coats, I could probably put it over red. I don't know if the sentence structure was there on that last point, but I think you got the idea. So I really enjoyed working on that one. We have Pinnacle Polish, the Entwood. This one was a little bit harder for me to get to 4 uses. Not because it's not a beautiful polish. It is, it's just, it doesn't do a whole lot for my skin tone. This makes my hands look very red. That's not uncommon for greens and blues. I still love greens and blues. I still wear them a lot, but it's not a super flattering shade on me. But it was a pretty polish. It's easy to work with, and I hope that I will get better use out of this like in the fall. This deeper sort of moody green brown, or brown green, let's say, I feel would be a little bit better for me in the fall than it was this time of year in April. And then the last polish that I have to roll out is what I'm wearing today. This is the shade Marie from Zoya. I was so excited for this polish, but it is so sheer. This one I'm pretty sure I have swatched out somewhere. Yes. It is this shade right here. I think this is 2 coats and maybe 3 on the swatch wheel. The way that I've ended up wearing this is over a deep purple creme polish. I am overdue to redo actually both my fingers and my toes, so that'll be happening this evening, but you can get an idea of the finish that it gives. It is a very pretty sparkle. It just doesn't have as much base color as I want it to, and that's a bummer because this is gorgeous. Like, this is probably my favorite type of purple. I love something that has a little bit of blue in it and is sort of mid-toned. I want to love this so much, but it just isn't quite there for me. So that's the last polish that I can actually roll out. I do have 2 that are following me into next month. One of them, like Glampire was last month, I'm going to use tonight and have my 4 uses on. This is Heart and Soul from Vanessa Molina. I've used this 3 times. It is this glowy pink purple with a ton of flakies in it. I've really liked wearing this on my toes. I think it's really bright and fun for summer, and it's finally getting warm enough here to be sandals weather. I got this new pair of sandals that are like, I mean, they're a Target supposed dupe of the Hermes Oran sandals. They're denim. I love them. I think they're so cute. And I'm looking forward to wearing this with them. I think that'll be a really cute combination. If I didn't say I'm at 3 uses on that one, I am at 2 uses on this Zoya polish. This is Fisher. It is a light blue. You can wear it pretty sheer in 2 coats. It gets closer to full color, but not quite there in 3. I find that on me, the gold shimmer tends to really pop out, and this turns more like a green than a blue, but it still is pretty. I think I will probably play around with layering this over a couple of different polishes and see how I like that this month, because super sheer just isn't what I like in a polish generally. And we're bringing in 4 new polishes to work on this month to get to 4 uses. First up, we have a new addition to my collection. I just bought this last month. This is from OPI. It's My Dog Sled is a hybrid. I've already worn this once. That's not going to count towards my 4 uses. It's just saying that this is not a super brand new polish to me. I have used it previously. It's really pretty, kind of a turquoise, more on the green side of turquoise than the blue side. Super pretty. Really enjoy that type of color, and yeah, it's not flattering. It makes my hands look bright red, but it's such a pretty happy color that I don't even care. Next, we have a super flattering shade. This is from Zoya. It is the shade Pinez. Yes, Pinez. It is a hot pink, and it has some gold shimmer running through it. This is beautiful. I think it'll look great on the toes. I think it'll look great on the fingers. I love this. This is like my power color. I love wearing this in tops. I have actually a couple dresses and a couple of shirts that are almost exactly this color that I absolutely adore. I think it looks good on my nails. I think it looks good on my lips. Can't say I've worn anything quite this bright on my eyes before, but I suspect that would look nice too. The third new polish is an indie. This is from Alicia's Lacquer. This is a mini of the shade Disco Dinosaurs. It is a white Crelly that has a couple of different sizes of circle glitters in neon. I feel like Crellies just say springtime. This one I feel almost looks like Dippin' Dots ice cream. I love the look. I think this will be so fun. I do like white polish and I like white Crellies. I find that they're a little bit difficult sometimes just because I think they can get a little bit gummy with how much polish I need to put on and how impatient I am to wait for that last coat to fully dry before I apply another one. But I feel like this will be worth it because it's so pretty and it's a dinosaur polish. Who doesn't love that? Then the last polish I'll be working on is from LA Colors. This is from their Color Craze gel line. It's not actually a gel polish. I don't know why they call it that. I feel like that's very confusing. But this is the shade Splashy, and it is this adorable bright blue. Now, usually I would say I would probably use this more on my toes than on my fingers, but I feel like this will go really well with the topper that I'm working on. I also feel like it would make a really cute Skittle Mani with Disco Dinos and maybe a couple of other like brighter pastel polishes. I feel like that could be really, really cute and make using Disco Dinos a little bit less of a headache if I'm only applying it to, 2 or 3 nails versus all 10. I think we might have set the new record that I was heading for, even though I did go off on a couple of tangents. I can't help myself. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know if you are doing a nail polish project and how that's been going for you. I would be really interested to hear that, and of course, I hope it's going well. Thanks again, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!